In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that comes with a MAPS program purchase. All right, so the program has fully been built out inside your account, and I'm going to walk you through everything that you should be aware of, and then we're going to go through how to customize it all step by step. Okay, so if you log into your account, I have a fresh account here. We're going to go down to the memberships tab. Okay, so go ahead and click on the memberships tab. And then underneath courses, let's take a look at the most exciting piece of this whole thing, which is the products. Okay. So what you'll see is that there is a pre-built program. The one that you purchased, okay, is going to be fully built out inside your account. Now, in this video, we're walking through everything that's included in the general program purchase. All right. So I built out Maps Anabolic to show you what this is going to look like. So this is going to be a fully built out product. You can click inside of it and you're going to see that it has intro videos, it has blueprints already set up, it has hundreds of exercise videos of male and female models. And depending on the program that you got, there might be more exercises or less exercises, but we can go ahead and see here there's FAQ videos, there's pre-phase exercises, foundational exercises. There's even an at-home version with exercise modifications, as well as all of the exercise blueprints. Okay, so there's hundreds of videos that have already been preloaded and published, so that in the next step, we're going to actually just show you how to automatically start enrolling clients. Okay, so that's the first thing that comes with the program is the fully built out product. Next, if we take a look at offers, hovering over the courses tab and then clicking on offers, you'll see a offer for your program as well. Now, an offer is essentially a key that's going to unlock the program. Okay. There's billions of people in the world. Once this thing is on your website, you want people to be able to log in, but only certain people are going to actually have access to the program, right? That's because you're going to use this offer and essentially attach it to specific contacts that you want to have the program. Okay, we're going to get into that in a sec. Then we can come to the automations tab. All right, so once your automations load, if you go ahead and scroll down, you'll see a Maps Anabolic purchase automation. Okay, so if you click on that, this is just tagging anybody that has the Maps Anabolic program automatically for you. You want to know that they have it, and we want to be able to easily filter all of the contacts that you have in your system for who has the Maps Anabolic program. And this is just doing that automatically. And the reason it's here is it's designed for you to create some next steps. You know, maybe you want to go ahead and click here and wait for 7 days. Okay, so we could put a wait step for 7 days. And then we can automatically, send them an email, right? Check in on how the first 7 days has been. All right, so we would click here and then select email, all right, send email. And we could go ahead and customize an email, all right? The possibilities are endless, but this automation is started for you with the most important thing, which is just tagging them so everything is organized. There are tons of calls on automations and also videos, an entire video overview if you want to get more into that or you're not familiar too much with automations. All right, so we have a membership product, we have an offer, and we have an automation. So then the next step, let's go in and actually customize this program and get it live so that we can get clients into it. All right, and there's a couple simple steps. So first, we're going to click inside the product. And feel free to review, this as much as you want. If you have any questions about anything, you can always click that orange chat widget and we'll shoot you a text and follow up with you. But what we want to do is we want to work our way down all the way to customize on this menu here. Okay, so we're going to click details first. We're going to leave the title as Maps Anabolic. You can add a description if you'd like. I like this product thumbnail image, but this is where you would change that. And under the customization tab, this is where you're going to want to add your information. It's going to automatically show up in the course. So go ahead and put your title as a personal trainer or whatever your title is. You can add your headshot, your name, and add a bio. Okay. And then always remember to press save. Okay. Once you've done that, final step is to click on Customize. All right, so click on Customize. Here you can see your theme. Okay, you can go ahead and browse your system templates. You can choose a theme that you like. You can always preview any of these. I like the classic theme, so I have chosen that. And then if you hover over whichever one that you chose, you can go ahead and click Customize. All right, so this is the back end of your system. When somebody purchases or gets into the program, whether you have a white label or a standard program that you're giving people access to, they're going to sign in and this is what they're going to see. All right, so you can always preview what this looks like as you start making some changes. And there's a couple things to pay attention to. All right, there's the layout. This has your theme settings. You can update your fonts so that they match your website. You can change the colors if you'd like. You can change the background colors, but just so that you know you can customize this, always make any customizations and then press save. All right, and you're good to go. If you do make changes you don't like, you can always reset to default too. Okay, that's there for you. So you can change the layout. You can jump over to sections here, and this is where you can change, the header section. This is the top banner. You can also change the hero section. Okay, this is the background behind Maps Anabolic where it says start course. And you can jump to your product, or you can click on lesson. And this will then give you some options for changing the header, the lesson body, the course navigation at the lesson level. You have added your information, you've customized the back end of your course. The last thing you want to do is come to Client Portal, okay? And we're going to just click on Settings. All right, so there's two things to do here. There's your domain setup, and then there's branding. We want to add a link to your website or a link that you can send people that takes people to a login page. And that's what this client portal is. All right, so we're going to dive into that. First thing is we need a domain, right? So we're going to go ahead and click on domain setup. And I recommend just sticking with this subdomain, okay? You can put your brand name right here and then click update domain. So as soon as you do that, it's live. All right, you can copy this link. You can go ahead and open a new tab. You can paste that in there and you're going to see what this login page looks like. Okay. It's that simple for getting your domain up. Now, this is the login page. So whoever has access to this course, which we're going to go over next, how to add your clients to it, just send them this link. Okay. This is the link that you will put on your top menu of your website that says login, right? Next, we want to actually customize the branding of it, okay? Because if we take a look, it just says, mine says fitness programs. It's dark, okay? So the domain setup, we can come back to settings, and then we're just going to click branding, okay? And here, this will all start making sense, okay? So you can update your portal name. That's what's going to show up on the right-hand side. You can also change your brand colors. You can upload a favicon. You can see here, mine just has that general world. Okay, so you can upload your logo here. You can add an image if you want to replace the background colors with an image. You can add your logo. You can add a support email, some copyright. Always add the copyright. Make sure people don't take your stuff. And if you want to get crazy with it, there's custom CSS and all that stuff. And you don't need to be an expert coder to have an idea for what you want this to look like and ask ChatGPT, hey, write me some custom CSS for, my portal. I want it to look like this. Have fun with this, okay? When you're done, you just press Save Settings, and then you'll be able to refresh this page and actually view your changes live. All right, and now we've gone through all three steps. We have the membership product, we have what the actual experience looks like when we customize the course, and now we have a login page. Okay, so we're ready to add clients to our product. Okay, so we're going to come to contacts on your main menu. All you will need to do is go ahead and click on any contact that you want. You do need their email. Okay, so make sure that you have their email address, and you can add contacts manually, or if you're getting, leads online and things like that, you'll see new contacts and you can add this course to them. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down all the way to the bottom on the left menu here, and you'll see your client portal. Okay, this is going to show up for every single contact. You can click courses and offers, and this is where that offer comes in. Okay, we created the key to unlock this product. We're just going to go ahead and click add offers. And in this example, I have two, right? I have the white label version, which we're not covering here, but I can just click Maps Anabolic. Okay, so I clicked Maps Anabolic, and there you can see it automatically sent a welcome email to my email address. Okay, you can open that up and just see that generalized email and what that looks like with login instructions. All right, so this email is going to prompt them to your login page. It's going to have them set up their own password, right, which they manage, and they can reset if they forget it. We can take a look at our automation too, and we can see what happened, right, and why we have that automation. So here, if I go back to my automations tab, I can see that one person went through my Maps Anabolic purchase automation. And if you remember, all this automation does is it tags them, okay? So we should be able to see that if we come back to our contacts and I scroll it over to the right, I have a Maps Anabolic tag here, okay? So this is really helpful because it allows us to search like Maps Anabolic, and then it will populate every single person that has been added to the program, okay? And then you can select them all and send them an email, send them a text. It's a complete system here, okay? So we want to keep things organized for you. All right, so now let's take a look at the client experience. I clicked that email, I set my password, I logged in through the login screen, and here I go. I have Maps Anabolic. All right, now this is where the information with your name and image would pop up. I can go ahead and click inside this product. I can start downloading the blueprints, watching all the videos, and it's very cool because if I have 3 or 4 products, they're all going to be associated with my account. So I can keep going back to your website, I can log in, and I can get all of my products. All right, so that's the full process. We went over the membership product, then we customized how we want that product to look like. We created your portal and customized your login screen, and then we can add the offer to any client. It's going to automatically send them an email. They set their password, and they can now log in through that link anytime they want to and have access to whatever programs that you grant them access to, and the backend CRM organizes all of that and tags that all for you. All right, now, if this is your first time setting all this stuff up, it might still feel like a lot, okay? You can rewatch this video as many times as you want. You can always come over and click the chat widget. We're here to help if you have specific questions. And we're also live every single day, helping users with their account, whether it's with this program or something else. If you do have any questions or you want some hands-on support, you can come down, click your office hours tab, and join us every single day for office hours. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We are live. We will pull up your account. We'll build whatever you need done. We'll answer whatever questions you have. It's an extra $100 per month on top of, just the CRM and the software fee. You can do it for 1 month, set this whole process up, make sure that it's seamless, get all your questions answered, and then be on your way. All right, so we are here to help whatever you need. Also, just drop a comment below if you are curious about this, if you didn't get a program, but you're thinking about it. Okay, so that's how simple it is, and that is the standard MAPS program.